I'm gonna. I'm going to try again because I don't know what was happening there. For some reason, I was suddenly dropping frames, and I'm not too sure why that was happening. I think it's gonna come around and actually start again now. We shall see. And I see myself up on there and see what happens. It could be that the London servers went down, or whatever. I'm not dropping frames now. Sorry about that, guys. If you were watching that, it's probably lost a few watches, but hey, that's the way it goes. So we haven't actually moved. I need to alt tab back into this game if I can. There we go. All right. It's saying it's offline again. It should be back on now. There we go. I think that's back now, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so we are back online again. Really don't know what happened there. It's just one of those technical glitches you get. Okay, so as I stated earlier, we are at Shades gas station. Okay, and there is a base up there somewhere, which is there. And we're just going to have a nose about really and just see what we can find. And sort of go from there. And we got no space in our backpack still. I'm just going to disassemble that one in a minute. Put that there. Yeah, so I was saying, I'm not sure how quickly people heard it. Automatically put the level 1 Milner into my body slot. You can pick up another piece to put into your head slot, and these you can be upgraded. I think it's 1, 2, and 3. All right. There are 1.5s, 2.5s. I'm not going to go into that at the moment. We just do the basics, okay? I'm just going to run around the back of this vehicle, have a quick nose, checking for level 4 backpack would be really cool at the moment. I'm not going to go into the empty fuel pod business yet. We're not ready to go into that. So as I said, this is like a first newbie sort of one. Now, as you can, I will say about the fuel, the only thing I will say is, as you can see, they seem to be appearing around fuel stations, so that'll give you an idea. These ones are empty. I will talk about that sort of stuff, you know, in this batch of videos. So we're going to check the fuel station, see if there's any goodies around here. Not at the moment. Cheese chowder. No. And can we get up on top of the petrol station here or not? Probably not. Maybe around the back. Let's have a quick nose. See if we can get up there. Good little vantage point. The old fireworks, by the way, are resources as well. Okay. Yep, we can. Okay, so if we go up on these boxes, this is where you'll see that bottom left-hand bar will go down as I'm jumping. All right. It allows, I believe, 10 jumps. So let's have a look up on the roof. So worth coming up on the roofs. Okay, so straight away we found an item box, which I can't pick up once again. So let's just break that down. Use the E and a scissor shank, so we can learn that recipe. Once again, I already know it. I would either save it or drop it. Okay, right, so that's that done. And yeah, let's just move over here a little bit. There's more charcoal up on here. Right, so I think we've done most of it in the gas station. We've got some armor now, which is really cool. So we're still surviving. We're not actually dead yet, which can change rapidly, obviously. If I was a new player at this point and I had got this far, I think what I would probably do from Shades is I would dodge Bamberg completely and just make my way down to Frendel's safe zone. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to try the compound. We'll have a run. We'll try this little base here, and then we go across to the compound. So we are going the right way. So let's just jump down. More shotgun shells I just noticed. Pick them up. They stack, by the way, guys. All right. So and parts. Pick up parts, toolboxes, all the time. All right. You will need them for repairing weapons and things, which I'll show you in another video. All right. So let's head down this way a minute. So now instead of punching, we can swipe with this melee weapon. Looks really nasty, doesn't it? Alright, so you actually have to hit them less times. So 3 times with that melee weapon, and the zombie was carrying plastic plates. So he was obviously after on a picnic. Alright, right. Okay, so I'm going to head over this direction, just line myself up again. There we go. Numlock again, and keep running. That way I can have some of my vapor. Dodge the trees as we're going along. I mean, as I said earlier, really keep on your guard now, because we are sort of coming closer and closer to areas which you're going to have players in, alright? Yes, we do have killer players on these servers, and if they see you, they are going to blow your head off. There's no argument about it, okay? It is a survival game. There's no point crying if you die, okay? Just rage and whatever, and then come back on and try again. Alright, so we're coming up to this base now. Once again on the map, there we go. If someone asks you where you are, just find the 2, go across, you're there, and the H, so you're in H2 or 2H, whatever you want to call it, top center, somewhere near that base, just tell me near that green tent. Alright, so your mates can find you, it's not a problem. Or you just join a group. But the thing is with a group, obviously from a distance like this, as they're on the other side of the map, you're not going to see their tags, alright, because obviously it's too far away. You need to be proximity. Okay, so let's hit this guy first, get rid of him, check for keys, keep checking. There's another zombie over there, there's 2 there. 3 hit kills this time, alright, so if we can do it quick enough, we can actually deal with them near enough one after the other. Got one there, and we got one over there. I'll come out of that in a minute, just check for any keys. Nope. We get rid of this guy, or woman, as the case may be. Woman! There we go. And we'll loot this tent. See what's around. Room enough energy. We're okay. We've got plenty of water. We don't need that. I'm only going to pick up things of interest at the moment. Razor wire pipe. I've got that one. Learn it, as I said before. If you know it, drop it or save it for your mates. What was up there? Room enough energy again. Let's check inside. You get loads of these item crates. So you know. It may take you a while to get some of the better stuff from them, some of the better plans, but you know, it's luck of the draw. Okay. Alright, so let's keep moving on from there. Get bearings again in a minute. Okay, so we're going to be going that way for that gap by the look of it. So on the map you can see the gap there in the middle. That's it there. Matches up nicely. We do have another zombie here. I'll just get rid of him a minute. Cooked chowder. No. Okay. Right, numlock again. Keep running, keep moving all the time. You start hanging around, there's a chance, really good possibility someone's going to come across you, so keep moving. Loads of bases around. There's another base up there in front of us as well. It's nice to see them starting to be built now, because you know, after the wipe, it took a while for people to get a bit more trust in the game and start building, and they're now building. So I think that says it all, that people are quite confident now, and they're sure that the game is is going to keep going. Alright, and there will be no more wipes. You know, it states that on the login screen now. There will be no more wipes. Loot to your heart's content. Get as many goodies as you can and stick them in your storage before everything gets nerfed and you don't get anything. So get in here now. Alright, so we're going to come across these markers in a minute, which are in front. I'll go into more detail on them at another time. So I'm just sort of trying to head in more in that direction there. A lot of people I know are going to say, yeah, I know what that is already, but you're not noobs, okay? So this is basically for the new players, and I'm not going to go into detail at the minute, okay? Let's keep moving. Okay. Okay, so we now come across our first base. Just check around, see who's around. That's really cool. Alright, so if we swap to our weapon, to our sweeper, shotgun, we can sort of zoom in a little bit. To be honest with you, it's best if you've got binos to do this, because you will pick it up. You can see what I've just seen. Someone is actually down there. There he goes, he's being chased. It looks like there's possibly 2 people down there. No, it's a zombie on the top. The guy, there's definitely a guy down there. We'll keep watching that a second. So it's going to be better form of valor. We're not going to go down there. We're not going to come into combat with these guys, because you know, this is the idea of this at the moment is for noobs. You know, you really do not want to be going into the intricacies of shooting, dodging, and medding, and God knows what else. Right? So you've just seen that guy by those big gas containers. Let's just see if he comes out a little bit more. We might be lucky. He might show his face. But anyway, so he's doing what we would be doing if we went in. He's looting through, he's going through all the buildings. Well, there's actually someone over there as well, see? There he is there, he's killing the zombies. I'll tell you what, he's going to be killing us if he finds us as well. We'll just try and keep down a little bit. See where he's going to go. Ooh, we're going to be a little bit careful now, guys. I don't want to get into combat with him. That's not the idea of this broadcast at the minute. The idea of this broadcast is just give you an idea. Okay, so if you were a noob at the moment and you saw a guy like that, he's gonna murder you if he catches you. Okay, so what we shall do is we're gonna head to what they call the safe zone. I'm just trying to work out the easiest way of doing this. We're going to go across this way. No, we're going to have to go down. We'll go down to Frendell. Alright, so we'll head off in this direction. Hopefully, he won't try to come into combat with us. He may not have even seen me, so... but I will sort of be a little bit careful, just in case. This isn't a PvP broadcast, guys, so, you know, if anyone says, why don't you fight him? I normally would, but not in this case. So, right, okay, so you're all noob. This is what we've done so far. We have got ourselves completely kitted out. We're ready for combat already, but we don't really know how to do that sort of stuff yet. You know, medding whilst you're running, whilst you're being hit, you know, you're bleeding, everything, the whole thing. We will do that in another broadcast. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make my way down through and try and make it to the safe zone. That's our next one. That guy could actually be one of the guys who's got these bases around here as well. So we will keep a look at. There's a few bases here, isn't there? We're going to come in quite close contact to Bamberg, isn't it? Yeah, we are. And we might need to be going over this way more, to be honest. Make sure this guy doesn't come over the top here. Most guys in here at the minute, players in here are, using like scars and stuff. So against the shotgun and the armor I've got as well, I really don't stand a chance. So I'm just going to try and get out of danger if I can. Head off this way a bit. But just try and skirt Bamberg as much as we can. Let's keep checking to make sure he's not following me. He's not. It could be one of you guys who are actually watching the stream in a minute, so I'm not going to give you the fun of killing me on my live stream, so not tonight anyway, or today I should say. So let's have a run up here. Hopefully this base isn't populated with someone up here at the minute, and we can get up here. Would be cool. We might be lucky to meet no one around. No, so we'll get more of a look across there. It's fine. Look at these bases now. Looking good, aren't they? Looking very, very good. It's nice to see them around. I know people are going to say, they cause lag and, he's got to be rendered and whatever. Come on, guys. I think they're brilliant. Doesn't seem to be anyone around here, does there? Okay, I'm going to hit an unlock again to auto-run just to get my bearings. We're going to try and run down this gap straight the way through. Now you can pick up compasses as well, which are really handy. They appear top right hand corner up where my FPS is at the minute, so you can give details to other people as well, and tell them the direction you're heading and all this sort of stuff, or other players who if you're PvPing where they're heading. So it's quite cool. We haven't managed to pick one up. You can just find them in tents anywhere. Alright. So I'm going to go across this way and see. Okay. Heading across. Now, Bamberg is over on our left-hand side, which is over there. It's an absolutely big, massive town, city, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, you do get a lot of liberations going on there, and they will protect that town to the death if there's a group there, which myself has done quite a few times with other groups. So try, as a newbie, try to steer clear of some of these places, and sort of hang around the outskirts of the map like we've done. We've done like a little bit of a circle on the top corner, left hand corner. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to try and head back to this safe zone, Frendell safe zone, which is there, and so we can get back there. Once you get inside that blue, it will say safe zone. Okay, so you'll know no one can kill you once you're in that zone. Anywhere outside that area, you are cannon fodder. If you're running around and someone sees you, they're going to shoot you. And the reason is they're trying to survive. That's the idea of the whole game. Okay. Will you survive? With a question mark. Okay, we have so far. Let's keep moving. It's like a route march, isn't it? I mean, God. Maybe we should have TIE fighters or stuff like that from Star Wars. That'd be really cool in the skies, you know. Okay. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Kato. Hmm. Okay. Alright, just checking to make sure I'm not being followed. I don't seem to be at the minute, so I'll keep moving. This is, you know, if you've just picked up something good, you know, or a lot of good things, and you're heading back to the safe zone, this is where your heart starts going, okay, guys, because, you know, they're waiting for you. If a lot of people sort of camp out the safe zone areas as well, and they will try and kill you on the way in. We do it sometimes as well, just for a bit of fun. Right on the edge there, fighting and stuff, then running back in and trying to kill someone, you know, that sort of stuff is good fun. Okay, so I'll keep moving. So we are heading down to Frendal. But, you know, there will be other people heading to Frendal as well who've just been to Bamberg or whatever. So you are going to come into contact with hostiles, you know, with other players on the way through. You can try and talk your way out of it, bribe your way out of it or whatever, but 9 out of 10 times you're going to be shot. I think we've done quite well actually, you know, as a new player starting the game, which I'm obviously not, you know, this is being done as that, and, you know, we're kitted out, we've got loads of stuff here already. 8 cold syrups, 3 lenacillin, we've got 4 0.37 litre bottles, I think we've got 4 or 5 of the 1 litres, armour, level 3 backpack, shotgun, 6 shells, 5 6 shells, and a melee weapon. Sorted. What is it, an hour plus now, hour and a quarter? I mean, in theory, you could probably go in and start killing people now if you wanted to, if you work out how to med and everything else, which we'll do in a later broadcast, okay? Now I could be greedy now and try and get over to this one, have a quick nose. I was sort of thinking in my mind, shall I do that, or are we really going to try and see if we can hit this safe zone? I think we can't carry anything else anyway, so let's just try and get into this safe zone, and you'll see it happen. At the moment, there's nothing on the screen. As soon as we go over that blue circle around that camp, then we will get a safe zone, and then you can take a big sigh of relief, because everything you've got on you is safe, and no one's going to get it off you. All right, so let's keep going. Nearly there now. It's not far to go. Now everyone who's watching the stream now is going, he's going to die, isn't he? He's going to get killed right on the edge of that safe zone. I know this safe zone so well, and yeah, there is a very good possibility. I'm going to just check. You can see barricades here, you see where people use barricades. They'll sit out there waiting for people to come in, and oh dear. I'm just hoping that we can get away with it. We shall see. In case anyone's asking, I've actually chosen this safe zone just to keep me out of the way of the main PvP areas. This is not the idea of this broadcast at the moment. Is to give people an idea, and another nice little platform up there as well for a sniper. Take you out. Easy, isn't it? You know. With a bit of luck, we might do this. We're very, very close now. If I bring up that map a minute. As you can see, we're now so close to that blue circle. Keeping my fingers crossed now. The tension is just frightening. I know all you hardened players have seen it all before, including myself, but hey, come on. Pretend you're a newbie for once, that first time you played the game, like, you know, those feelings you had. Yeah? Right, we're nearly there. Very, very close now. Keep an eye out on the rocks, you know, when you're coming in. I'm serious, guys, you know, they will sit. I've done it. I've sat on the edge of that safe zone and tried to take people out as they're coming in. Get ready to med, get ready to jump. And we're in the safe zone. There we go. You are in a safe zone. You can do what you like now. No one can kill you. Alright, so, right, once you're into this safe zone, we'll have a look on the map. There we go, friend our safe zone, nice blue circle around it. We're there, that little tiny red bit. Okay, so we have a store, we have storage, we have everything in here. And for those of you who sort of stayed with me for the last hour or so, you know, just want to see what a safe zone looks like. Okay, we're going here now. Long as you are in a safe zone up on your screen, you are fine. Okay, no one is going to steal your stuff off you or anything. Okay, but as soon as you go out of that safe zone, once you come out here, once you walk over that line, that's it. You know, it is survival. No point crying or raging if you die. You know, you've got to take it and go from there. Now we've got a few people here who's ready. We've got Velibit, we have Bobby 25, and Rapto. Triple X. Okay, so this is the safe zone. Alright, so you have your storage, which is here, global storage. Alright, where you'll store all the stuff you have in your backpack. We have a store over here as well. So if we go over to the store quickly, I'll show you the rest as we come along. There's your store. Press E and it'll open up. In the store, right, so you've got loads of stuff. You can use your in-game dollars. 55,800. I'm nowhere near it. 19,376. I can't buy it. Okay, so you can buy it from in-game currency. This currency here is what we have earned from killing zombies. Okay, this stuff here is what you earn by paying real-life cash GC. Okay, so this is what our freebie stuff. Alright, so we can't afford anything at the moment. I have bought stuff recently, that's why that amount's gone down. Food and meds. This is the virus vaccine I was on about. The disinfectant, we've picked up loads of it, so I haven't even had to spend the 340 for it times 3, or I've already got a load. This is the virus vaccine, does near enough exactly. You will use probably a bit more of that than this, but you can buy the virus vaccine here. You get 5 for 1,980 in-game dollars, and everything, you know, your meds and, you know, everything you need really. Okay, gear, there we go. You can buy your backpacks. We could upgrade now to a level 4, but as a newbie, don't pay any attention to this. Obviously this is my amount I have at the minute. You wouldn't have anywhere near that, so you definitely, the amount of time we've taken coming over here now, you wouldn't have even had that amount, so you really need to find a level 4. But as you know, we've just seen loads of level 2s, so we didn't have to spend that. Okay, survival, there's your compass. You do pick compass up quite often. I've got a load of them. Barricades, binoculars, you pick them up a lot. And the stash chests, large and small. We could actually buy one of those if we wanted to, but not at the moment. I'm saving my dollars. Ammo, once again, loads of stuff there you can buy. Guns, and once again, loads of stuff there you can buy as well. Okay, so that is your, and you can sell. So I will show you that part as well. Up on the top left corner, hit sell, and then anything we've collected, right, we can actually sell. So you can sell your parts, your tools, shells, bandages, anything that's not highlighted you can't sell. Resources are here at the minute, so you can't sell at this moment in time, and you can sell your weapon. To do it, you would right click it and it will put it over there. Okay, and then you can sell it. Okay, and then whatever it's worth, it will all come up on this list here, and you sell the items, and that's your in-game dollars, which you can use to buy stuff with. Okay, so over to your storage, which is over here. So this is everything we've collected as a newbie account for the last hour or so. That's quite good. 8 cold syrup, and then it's in 3 clean water, 0.37 is 4 gauze bandage as well, weapons, bit of armor, few resources for doing bases and stuff, and obviously our shotgun cartridges there as well. So you know, not a bad little haul. Okay, so to store it, you will come up to the storage container, and once you get that, there we go, global storage, press E, and this will access our global storage, which obviously is my global storage at the moment. And to move stuff across to there, if you haven't got a spare space, you can't right click and move it. If you have, you can right click and move it individually, but the best way is to just left click it, hold it, drag it across to the pile, and then how many you want to move, you can use the slider here, okay, and then just move it across. Alright, that will move everything. I can do the same with the glass. Okay, move that across, and anything else I want to, stone, move that across, a bit of plastic, move that across, and the timber, get it all moved over there, and this will empty out your backpack, ready for your next trip into Zombieland. Okay, and toolboxes there. So anything we're not going to use, you know, when we go out next, we will store. Let's put that across there. So water. I have quite a bit of water here. I'll put that there. I try to save the 1 litres for like PvPs and stuff like that if I'm going a long way, or I'll just use these if I'm just out and about. Parts which are there. Okay, I'll keep those cartridges. I'll just move all this up out of the way. Okay, keep those. We got some food and we got some bandages there. Okay, so there we go. So that's your noob account. We're kitted out. We're near enough ready to go out again. There's some bullets there. I'll pick those up. And cooked beans. And 0.5. People do drop stuff, and yes, I will pick it up. All right then. So there we go. The joys of Romero's Aftermath. Will you survive? We did, guys. We survived, and I think we've done quite well actually. Probably better than when I first started playing the game. We survived very, very well. I'm a sucker for picking stuff up, guys. If there's anything around, this is survival. You know, if you find something on the floor, pick it up. Okay, so we have survived. We've done very, very well. What I do is I'm going to put this broadcast up onto YouTube, and I'm also then going to I'm going to be doing a few more now over the next few days as a newbie player, which I know this isn't really, but we're going to pretend it is. We're going to do base building. We're going to do PvP, medding, different moves you can do, as much as we possibly can. Let's get this game going, guys. Get in here, support it. If you left before the wipe, after the wipe, come back in, give it a go again. You know, it's getting there. There will be no more wipes. You know, Artemis will tell you that. Sergey will tell you that as well. And we've got some guys chatting as well here. Who's this guy? Who is he? Syspod. Do you speak English?
No.
Okay.
I am Russian.
I know you're Russian. That's cool. Nice to meet you. You're on my stream, Storms Force, twitch.tv, and to say hi. Say hi to everyone.
Ничего не понял. Это PvP?
You're live to the UK and the world at the moment on Twitch TV, Storms Force channel. Say hi.
I'm sorry, I don't speak English.
He doesn't speak any English at all, and he's gonna go. No, don't go, please. You're my only friend. Okay, so anyway, there we go, guys. There are a lot of Russians in here. A lot of people don't speak English, but hey, that's the choice. All right, so there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, just hit the follow button, please. And you know, you go. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I haven't been very well recently, hence I had to stop broadcasting. I am now back up broadcasting. And hello to Xenia Zalia. How you doing, mate? All right. Nice to meet you. And we got someone else. Oh, we did have someone else that was actually stood here. I'm just looking at, I'm actually a little bit behind on my laptop. And yeah, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the day. I will be back on a little bit later as myself, instead of as a newbie on here. Same account, obviously. It's just we've been pretending for the last hour or so. And we will be doing a little bit of PvP. And yes, there will be a bit of swearing, etc., etc., as there normally is, a bit of raging and whatever. That's a joy. Ah, you play this game all the time. Zalia. You play a game. Cool. Well done, mate. It is a good game. Yeah, definitely is a good game. So yeah, you lot take care, and I will catch you all very, very soon. And sorry. And enjoy.